Fine everyone, today's gonna be our final day here in the Maldives, once again from the local island of Okulias, and it's around 7 AM right now. We got up early because we're gonna be doing a boat tour. We're actually doing two tours that join together. So one is to swim with manta rays, lots of manta rays in this area, and then the other part is to visit a sandbank. I think it's only one sandbank, might be multiple, not too sure. And that's gonna be $70 US per person. It could end up being a private tour because the guy told us yesterday that there's no other guests, but that isn't the price of a private tour. That's just if we get lucky and we're the only ones there. So we got some of the local fishermen removing the scales of the fish. Huge fish. So this is gonna be our ride for the day. Little speedboat. So we've arrived at the first stop, the manta ray spot. You can actually see them over there on top of the water. And we have the little flipper things. This time, it's our first time swimming with manta rays.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and please tell me your like a mask is not fixed, and tell me, and I will give you another kind of mask.
Okay. Yeah. I think there's one there as well. But you can see the fin.
Yeah.
So we've now come to the sandbar island here. Really beautiful island. It's actually quite big. So the guy brings an umbrella, so that's good. I think we got about 2.5 hours here. So a long time. And there's some other umbrellas here, but I don't see any people. Ah, they're snorkeling out there. Yeah, we can also do some snorkeling within the reef. So our boat back there, they're just gonna leave for like 2 hours. I think they're gonna do some fishing in the area. How good was swimming with the manta rays though?
Oh, it was amazing. I couldn't believe how big they were. I think some of them were like my size.
Maybe bigger.
Maybe bigger, and they were just like on their own doing their thing, and yeah, it was very, very beautiful, an amazing experience.
Yeah, so we went in the water about 6 different times. Basically take you to a point where all the group were, and then they swim really fast and you can't keep up with them, so then you have to get back on the boat. Sometimes they would like swim around you, just really awesome beneath you. You're not allowed to touch them though, and those are completely wild, so nobody is feeding them or anything. They just feed off plankton, so there's no need to feed them. What an amazing island though. Weather's a bit funny today, so the storms are coming in tomorrow, exactly when we leave, so yeah, we got really lucky. The forecast is horrible. If we look at the next week, it's just like thunderstorms. The monsoon was supposed to be here already, but we've been lucky so far. Pretty much just been sunny all the time. Really good that the tour's not rushed too, because some other tours that we do in other countries, sometimes it's like 15-20 minutes or something and then off to the next spot.
Yeah, but this one is not. There were other options too, like I think to see the whale shark and also dolphins.
Yeah, or go fishing.
Oh, go fishing, yeah, there are many options, and yeah, this one I think it lasts from 4 to 5 hours and there's just 2 things to do, so it's very relaxing.
So we just walk into the opposite side of the sandbar now. There's like a sand strip. I imagine that it disappears depending on the tide. Some parts are actually a bit high now, but I think you can walk all the way to the end. And they say that this is a newborn island, so here in the Maldives, I think, yeah, there's always like these new sandbanks appearing, future islands appearing. And we found out something interesting the other day, that 80% of the sand on the islands in the Maldives comes from the poop of the parrotfish. When we've been snorkeling, you've probably been seeing that fish that's kind of like a green color, sometimes kind of blue and purple, right?
Yeah,
orange.
very colorful, but they have a weird mouth, goes to the front like this, and big teeth.
Yeah, they're always munching on the corals.
Yeah.
So that is actually where the sand comes from. They eat the corals and then poop out like this broken up coral, which is the sand that you're seeing. They're pooping out Paradise Islands.
Yeah, and we're stepping on it right now.
Yeah, so we're on parrotfish poop. I also read online that one parrotfish produces roughly 90 kilos of sand in a year. So you multiply that by the millions of parrotfish that are around here, you can kind of get an idea of how they're producing so much of the sand on these islands. Wow, really cool, this strip. end of the sand strip that we've been walking on. It's almost like there's a separate sandbar island here that's still above the water. What a place though. Like, Maldives really is just a dream destination. We can see why yeah, it's always been so famous. I think the Maldives is the only place we've ever been where literally everywhere is this level.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, in the Philippines you can find places like this.
Caribbean,
Indonesia, yeah, Southeast Asia in general. But here, I think the country, all the country is like that. Like
yeah.
Everywhere. So, something else.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the water. Yeah, because we have found places this level in like Southeast Asia and the Caribbean, but in those regions you still get other kinds of beaches where yeah, the sand might be a bit darker, murky water, but here literally every island is like this. We spoke with a local as well and they said yeah, they're all like this, and we've already visited 3 different atolls now and flew over them, and from what we saw, yeah, every single one did look like this. So we've got about 30 minutes left. I think we're just gonna chill in the water here. This is one of the nicest areas with the clear water. Too good?
Yeah, I love the Maldives.
Me too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back here, especially because now we know that you can actually do it on a budget as well. You don't always have to spend a lot, even though the luxury experience that we had was absolutely incredible too. I think we're the only 2 people here that had a boat to ourselves. A lot of the other boats were completely full. There's actually a big boat over there that had a group of like 20 people, so you can probably do the tour a lot cheaper if you do it that way. Like I said at the beginning though, the price that we're paying isn't for a private tour, it's just because nobody else turned up. But I think if you did a tour in a big boat with like 20-30 people, it's probably going to be, yeah, a lot cheaper overall. But our island didn't seem to offer that, so maybe they're coming from a more touristy island around here, not too sure. So going to do one of our final snorkels here in the Maldives. If you watch the previous videos on the islands that we've been on, the snorkeling has been absolutely amazing, so I'm thinking it should be good here. Looks like there's loads of corals spread out. Carol's gonna be snorkeling in her dreams.
Dreaming with the manta ray.
So we're back on our island once again, Ukullias, and we're just having lunch now. We haven't actually had breakfast today, so this is our first meal of the day since the tour was quite early. I got this grilled chicken with rice. I think that was around $5 US. I also got chicken curry here with bread. I think that was $6. A mango smoothie for $5. I think the smoothies are always the similar price to the meals because the fruit is imported, so I guess it's expensive for them to bring here. Is that tuna pasta?
Tuna pasta, $5 US.
$5 US. And a Coke, which is normally 2, isn't it? Yeah, so I got 2 meals since I didn't have breakfast, but it's actually quite a lot of food. I'm gonna be stuffed. So we're at the area of the island that we passed through yesterday that had all the little beach bars. I think we're gonna go to some cool one that we saw down here with some artwork on it. That one looked like a good spot. With many different options around here. Yeah, this was the one right here. Free VIP beach access, lounge and bar, mojito. So the little beach area here is really awesome. So you can lie down anywhere as long as you get the drinks. Got like little hammocks and stuff. I like the look of the bar as well. Ocula Beach Bar. And it's the same beach that we walked through yesterday. We just didn't stick around this part. Amazing as usual. You already know by now. So I went for the blueberry milkshake. They put ice cream in there too. Quite a few places have done that. And Carol's is strawberry. Not sure if it's natural. I think it might be syrup. It tastes good, but I was hoping for natural. Could be natural actually. Hard to tell. And these were $5 each, just like at the restaurants. Same price. So the guy that we were doing the boat tour with, he told us something interesting. He said that the island here, Oculus, has only really been open to foreigners since 2018. So before then there wasn't really any tourism at all, and he just said that pretty much everyone here was just working with fishing. And then I read online, and I think it's only since 2009 that you've been able to go to local islands in the Maldives, which is probably why a lot of people think that it's only a luxury destination, because 2009 is not that long ago, and before then your only option to come here was one of the like fancy island resorts. So it's not been that long since you can actually come to these local islands and have a bit more of an affordable vacation here in the Maldives. What is it?
Shark.
Oh really? The baby one again?
Baby shark, yeah.
Where is it? Can you still see it?
Yeah.
Ah yeah, it's swimming over there. Yeah, so that's obviously been great for the people on the locals islands. Apparently it was like a government rule, like a law, that foreigners could only go to the island resorts and not the local islands, but yeah, that was changed in 2009, and now I guess they can make a lot more money through tourism than fishing. In the restaurant that we just ate at, some of the girls working there were from Bali and Thailand. Found that interesting since those places are big tourist destinations, right? I figured there would be a lot of work there. I don't know if here pays better or something. Like here we've seen a lot of people from Nepal and Filipinos, especially in the island resorts. I think there was loads of Filipinos there, wasn't there?
Yeah, and Nepali too. I had a very good massage with a Nepali lady. I told her, oh, we just came from Nepal. She was happy that we were in Nepal.
Yeah, I think our bag is from Nepal as well, right?
Yeah.
So after the beach we just came back here to the hotel room. We rested a bit and we went to the sunset point once again. Didn't really film that much since we went there in the last video, didn't want to repeat it again. And then we just went to a pizza place now, which was probably the most we paid for food on this island. I think it ended up being around $40, but that's also because we had to pay with our card because we've run out of cash, so you have to pay like 4% extra. I think it was a few dollars extra because of that, but the pizza was really delicious. I had like a chicken tikka pizza, never had that before, so it was really good. And Carol had a Maldivian pizza with like tuna and peppers, and that was also really tasty. And that's going to be it here from the Maldives. So we spent 10 days here overall. We're not really ready to leave yet. Could easily spend probably another week here relaxing on these absolutely incredible beaches. Probably the best country that we've ever been to for beaches, since every single place that you go to is that level. We've never been to another country where all the beaches at the level that you've been seeing in this video, so that's something new for us. However, it's probably not a place that we'd stay like a month, because a lot of the islands are quite similar in appearance, and the main thing to do is just relax on the beach and yeah, like do water sports, diving, boat tours like we've been doing. But earlier we mentioned the other areas that we like in the Caribbean and Southeast Asia that are beach destinations. I think those places have more of a variety of things to do, because in some of those places there's other things like mountainous areas, waterfalls, historic places that you can visit, so there's just more of a variety of things to do to spend longer in those areas. But here is really perfect if you're just looking for like a 1 or 2 week escape in paradise. It really is like the perfect location, and we can see why it's so popular for people on like their honeymoon. We saw a lot of people here that are on the honeymoon, a lot of families too. I'd say it was mainly families and yeah, young couples. But it has definitely lived up to the hype either way. Even we weren't expecting the beaches to be so spectacular everywhere, so yeah, that really surprised us. If you liked all the videos, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you around.